Good evening, Draftaholics, and welcome to Draft Punks, the most competitive draft channel on the internet. My name is Sam, and I'm joined this week and every week by Adrian Walker. How we doing, Adrian?
If I did that intro, mine would have been better.
How dare you?
No, that's the kind of competitive person I am. I know when I see an inferior Draft Punks intro.
You've never seen an inferior Draft Punks intro in your life.
Good evening, Draftaholics, and welcome to Draft Punks, the even more competitive draft channel than the one that was previously announced on the internet. My name is Adrian, and I'm joined this week and every week by the less competitive Sam Mai. How you going?
Look, all the judges are putting up their signs. What's that? A 1, and a 0. Sorry, mate.
Oh, 100? Yes!
Looks like you need to work
the best.
Looks like you need to work on your maths as well, buddy. That's 110.
That's That's even better.
Well, looks like we're probably editing this because this is taking bloody forever.
Yeah, it's taken a million years.
Alrighty.
I see a mythic rare symbol.
Oh boy, and it's got double team. This thing is nice.
When it enters the battlefield, you get a boon. Love boons. Boons are great. Cast gets +1. Oh, wow. Okay. That's sick.
So this thing's kind of incredible.
It seems great.
Okay, cool. Anything else good? This is okay.
It's a Chwinger.
This is not. It is a good name.
Chwinger.
It's a very good name. Soldiers of the Watch is good. This is good. This is good. The rest is garbage. All right, very happy. All right,
mythic rares. We like mythic rares. Hey, white. We haven't drafted white this set.
That's true, and I think white might be the best color as well. So.
Ah, yeah, the Griffin. Whoa. Interesting.
I think there's enough support for that.
Hey, we did the 4-color deck last week. 5-color deck this week.
That's interesting.
Or we could just take another white card. We could take that red card. That isn't the Swashbuckler sick.
This is not bad. Yeah,
we could do red white.
And I think red-white is possibly the best deck in the format.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I could see it being this. I could also see it being this, because this is a pretty nice follow-up to this.
True.
Anything else that's... I guess there's Herd Gorgeous, but... Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon?
Squadron I reckon the Swashbuckler.
Okay. Yeah, we can probably pick up the 6-drop later.
Oh, is that a Steadfast Paladin? I remember Steadfast Paladin.
I love that the Steadfast Paladin gets you excited.
That was the 2-drop.
It's not anymore, but it is
really?
Still a good... Well, I mean, there's Soldiers of the Watch, the one with double team.
Oh, right. But not with lifelink.
It is still good, yeah. I do want to do the Blink deck on camera at some point. This can be fun.
I agree. The Blink deck is blue-white, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think you can touch green for it as well. There's also Owlbear Shepherd, and I do like...
Oh, yeah.
I like Owlbear Shepherd. But yeah, okay. We'll grab our 2-drop for our red-white aggro deck.
Oh! Is that good? I don't know if that's good. Is that good?
I can't tell.
Yeah, neither can I. It seems kind of... I mean, sack a treasure, make 2 1/1s?
So we can sack a Pilgrim's Eye, make 2 treasures, and then if we don't spend the treasures, we can sack a treasure to make 2 constructs, and then slowly just that seems very slow.
Which you could sack one of the 1/1s to make 2 treasures. Oh, so you can kind of just keep growing.
Yeah, very slowly though.
Okay, well, what do we feel? We could take a unicorn.
Yeah. I think I like
the Warriors
of Timur.
Oh, humiliation.
Path to
Yeah.
exile. Don't mind a path to exile.
Path to exile. Throw some bananas at the funny man.
Yeah. That's okay as well. But yeah, this thing is awesome.
Yeah, like we've definitely been completely busted up by it. Whoa.
This is the big mega flicker, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. So you either get a delayed flicker or you get a double flicker.
Yeah. This pack kind of. What? Is this good?
In draft? Oh, double team. Gains double team.
I don't think we want anything else here. So
is the mace any good?
I don't think so.
Oh, right. Okay. Hey, there's another one.
Okay, I guess we're taking Earth Cult Elemental. I want my curve to be a bit lower than this, but...
Well, at least white looks semi-open. Hey, there's another 2-drop.
Yeah, so do we take...
Oh, there's also the War
God?
Caller.
Or the War Caller.
Maybe the War Caller?
I think it might be War Caller. I'm not super into this.
Yeah, the Dust Guard 3/1s. I mean, 2-mana 3/1's not terrible, but they're also not amazing.
Because the whole thing about red-white is double team. And giving all your double team creatures haste is a big deal.
That is a massive deal. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. Hey, look, would you like more double team?
I would like more double team.
Look at our mono 5-drops.
Yeah, we're doing well at this like aggro curve.
Yeah.
business.
Pick a card we won't play.
That's got double team.
Hey, there you go. There's or do we go full Batman?
I don't think we would play this. What do you reckon?
I mean, draft it. I don't think it really matters what card we pick here.
Yeah.
Like this again. There you go. Hey.
That's disrespectful. Blue's not very good in this.
No, the red card.
You'd play 2 of these?
Maybe. Oh, we got it anyway. We got the mace anyway. Oh, more mythics. What is going on?
Okay.
And then you get a big bear. Oh, and then it unspecializes back into the front half. Whoa.
This is so confusing.
Now, here's the thing. Do we try and move over to green for it? Or do we take a Priest of Ancient Law?
It's possible we should, but I'm kind of into what we're drafting here.
Yeah, so. Especially if we can give Priest double team with the allies.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm into that. That's cool. Prosper.
Damn.
Commander players rejoice.
Well, I don't know if Commander players rejoice or dismay. Apparently, Prosper is the go-to. Just like if you can't think of what you want to do red, black, good stuff with Prosper.
Right, okay.
I could be completely wrong, but apparently it's the value is off the charts with Prosper.
I really don't want another 5-drop, but there's nothing else in this pack that we want.
Yeah.
Rapier's not amazing.
Rapier isn't amazing. You Find Some Prisoners was never very good.
Correct.
Kind of did some random stuff.
Come on, 2 drops.
Whoa.
That I will take. This thing is awesome.
Rasad. When it specializes target creature, exile with this creature perpetually loses all abilities. Oh, he's like a fairground warden.
Yeah, banish a priest.
Hell yeah.
I'm not reading that. There's a hunting party as well. Oh wow, this pack is stacked for us. Hunting party and Rasad, fire beetles and weaponry. I think it's Rasad.
Yeah, like Ravenous Chupacabra, right?
It's just really good, yeah.
And it also brings our curve a little bit down.
This is another good one to copy with unexpected allies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if this is going to make the cut. Interesting. Well...
Hey, you could go the Stalwart, flicker Rasad.
That's not amazing, is it? Unless we nab tokens.
Oh, flicker Priest of Ancient Law.
Yeah.
With the guy.
Yeah.
Flicker everyone. Oh, let's go. I command you to take the flicker card, Sam.
You reckon it's this?
I mean, it's that or Windfall. I don't think we're going to play 2 Paladins.
Alright. Alright, fine.
Whoa.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Ambergris.
This has got to be what we're after. This is fantastic, but... Oh, we need 2 drops. Damn it, Adrian. Am I supposed to take soldiers here?
What does it do? Discard and draw. Oh, right.
That's got to be this. This is so good.
Yeah, this is sick. Yeah, like, you know, we're not...
there's a rabble rouser. Oh. I think it's got to be...
Here's what you do. You pick the legendary card, and then the video's really fun, even if we don't win everything. Hey!
That's not what we want. All right, I'll take humiliation. All right, now we just need 2 drops. 2 drops is all we want. We are drafting. We are now 2 drops.
How about 1 drops?
1 drops are fine as well. Okay. All right. 2 drops.
That's a 2 drop, but on an instant.
Yeah. I guess this is okay. 2 drops. No.
Hey, if you the treasure mode costs 2.
That's true. I remember this being grudgingly playable in AFR.
Yeah, like it had its moments.
Yeah.
But it also was kind of very medium.
Yeah. Oh, fire beetles?
Get some beetles.
Don't mind if I do. Okay. All right, we're stocked on 3 drops. Just need 2 drops.
Okay,
2 drops,
so all we
please.
do now is pick 2 drops. Big, giant, dragons, mythic rares. We ignore them all. It is all 2 drops now.
You watch, we're going to open like another Champions of Tier.
Yeah. These aren't 2 drops, by the way. That's a 2 drop.
That doesn't count.
Oh, it's Kadum.
When it attacks, put a flame counter on it, then seek a card with mana value equal to the number of flame counters on it. Exile face down. When it dies, you put all cards exiled with it into your hand. That doesn't seem amazing.
No. Hey, look, there's a couple of 2 drops in this one.
Dragon's Fire, Borskier, Tollkeeper. I think it's got to be Dragon's Fire.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think our only removal is the
Is Rasad.
Rasad. Yeah.
And if we don't draw it, we're going to be pretty sad as well.
And the red drafters will probably take Ambergris and then Fire Beetles. So we might get that Hobgoblin Captain on the wheel.
Exciting. Imagine wheeling 2 drops.
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it? What's the dream to... Well, hey.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
Whoa. Whoa.
I guess you just put it in the deck.
I found our 2 drop.
Yeah,
Adrian.
we found a 2 drop. Whoa. Whoa.
Jesus.
It's got double strike?
So we either get a lifelink, a specialized 2?
Specialized 2, a lifelinker that gives everything lifelink permanently.
No, one thing lifelink.
Oh, right. Or a double striker with, like, Boris Reckoner text.
Yeah.
Which is
All right.
insane.
If you insist. Ooh.
Wait, hey, 2-drops. There's 2-drops in here.
It's probably another Dragon's Fire. As much as I would like Lulu, I think we're good on
the forgetful
3 drops.
Holyphant.
I do like Moradin's Disciples, but
What is the Flaming Fist? Oh, that's the +1/+1. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
More Dragon's Fires. Keep the 2-drops coming, by the way, draft. Hey, look.
Unicorn. Oh.
What is that?
No, I don't want that. Okay, Hunting Party or Unicorn? Gotta be a Hunting Party, I think.
Hunting Party can theoretically be a 2-drop, but it's not a 2-drop.
Yeah, theoretical 2-drop. If we ever cast this for 2 mana, then this counts as taking a 2-drop.
Okay.
So we'll just, do something in the edit to
2 drops. Look at them all.
2 drops, Adrian. All right, we'll take a Steadfast Paladin, which I think is better than this thing.
The Craving of Yinogu.
This is some wild art.
Damn. 2 drops. Well, there's a 1-drop. There's some lasagna in this pack.
There is a lasagna. Do I take a 3rd Warcaller or a Weaponry?
That's a tricky one. Would we play 3 Warcallers?
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. That right there may have been pick of the week.
Could well have been.
Hey, look, take another Mace, Sam.
All right.
It's amazing.
They call us.
Oh, you hear something on Watch is good. We can use it in the. Oh, you called it too.
There it is. Nice.
Hell
this is
yeah.
way better. But I think for curve reasons, we're taking this.
I agree. Well, that's a 2-drop.
Nice. As is that.
Winning.
All right. Now we get
this
to
is this is shaped up quite nicely.
Cuts, Adrian.
Also, what the hell is going on with Clement?
This card is kind of silly.
It seems nuts. Like just for casting it, and it's a 2-drop. Every creature card in your hand is permanently got +1/+1.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Agreed.
Like Rasad's gonna be a 3/3 for 3 that also this is just wild.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, isn't it?
2 cuts?
2 cuts. Another 2-drop. Let's start at the top of the curve. Probably this that you talked me into taking.
You don't like it?
No.
But it has protection fighting style. How could you not want that?
That's true. It's good with Priest. It's kind of okay with Brassard.
Dude, it's like so dope with Clement. What the hell?
I suppose we could give like another creature that we've drawn +1/+1.
But like yeah, I guess it is a 4-drop.
So I think we cut that and then like maybe one of the Warcallers and call it a deck.
Yeah, we got those. And I know I kind of like went in and said that we should do it, but double Unexpected Allies, we'll give it a go.
Oh yeah. No, let's play one of these.
Okay, 40? Or
Yeah,
shall we
40.
go to 41?
No, I think I like 40. Do we want to... So we've got 1-drops that we want to cast, but we do have a double white card, and we also potentially want to play, like, white card Hold Up Humiliation, so I think I'm going to swap this around.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't have any double red.
Okie dokie, let me grab a screenshot of this.
This looks fun. This looks like we either get completely romper stomped or we do the romper stomping.
I could see us doing some romper stomping.
Shall we begin the romper stomping then?
So I assume that I assume that a card that has lost double team can then regain double team with unexpected allies.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume it would. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm
excited.
There's some cool cards in here.
Oh, dude, it's Clement. All I want to do is cast Clement on turn 2.
It's kind of fitting that we've had Clement in our deck, because the weather lately here has been quite in Clement.
It has. You're right. Well, that's a curve out.
Good. Yep.
Just find the lone 4-drop in the deck and slot it in there. We'll be having a good time. Also, a land or two on the way wouldn't also go astray.
Now, it's worth noting that our opponent is just one of many Matthews.
Just one of them. Now, Paladin or Captain?
I think Captain. We can attack for 6 with this next turn.
Oh, whoa.
That's pretty good.
Shall we play the Paladin holding up the humiliation? Or just slam the swashbuckler extraordinaire?
I think I'm going to play this and then just attack with this undouble striked.
Okay.
Because I want to use the double strike to punch through blockers. If
Yes.
I can.
And there's also the emergency humiliation in there.
Grixis.
It's your favorite shard.
I do like me some Grixis.
Shall we just get it out of the way with Rasad?
Probably. Or I could play Paladin.
And just go to town.
But... yoink. And then... yeet. Decline. I'm just gonna play Paladin.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of paladins, so just saying the word paladin is now confusing. But now we know.
Oh, we do, don't we?
Choose a paladin flavor. Would you like your paladin steadfast or devoted?
Steadfast or stead slow?
Mono vampire spawn. Oh, let's just crunch him.
Go away. Yeet.
This is wild. This is excessive.
Your turn.
And can we draw a land for the devoted paladin next turn? Oh.
Or the warriors, for that matter.
All the warriors, true.
Get out of here.
Woo! Now, okay, that was a romper stomping.
That was a fair romper stomping.
That was a certified romper stomp. That's up there for shortest game of Magic we've ever played.
Yeah, unfortunately, the title for that one goes to when we kept an unkeepable hand and the opponent just conceded.
That is true. a classic Draft Punks moment.
That was very good. Hey, so speaking of romper stomping, there are 2 reasons why we are the most competitive draft channel on the internet this week.
Oh yeah, apologies. You had to get like 20 minutes into the video to find out what we meant by that.
Ooh.
Oh, it's got Clement in it, but it can't cast anything. Ooh.
9 planes?
Oh.
And then What?
He says as he talks himself into keeping the hand.
I reckon it's a keep.
You keeping it?
At any point, we're good for these. We draw any land, we're good for these.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Our fate is in your hands, Sam. Planes off the top.
The first reason we are the most competitive draft channel on the internet is at the time of release.
Uh-oh.
No, we're fine. Time of release, we should be just on the back end of...
Uh-oh.
Should be just on the back end of the Arena Open. So let us know how you did. Did you manage to make day 2? Okay.
The Beebtles.
The limited Arena Open is like a very good marker in the Magic calendar.
Is it run every quarter? Is it run every set?
Yeah, it's not always limited though.
Okay.
Hey, oh.
Bam.
That's rude. Ambergris. All right. Yeet. Decline.
Well, we've equalized the life totals.
Can discard 7 cards.
You could get rid of all of those white cards. What did you say about 9 planes in the deck?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's too long ago.
Inspiring Bard. Okay. Oh, an Inspiring Bard with flying, though.
That's not bad.
But it is.
Hey.
Oh, we got there. Oh, you gotta slam that, Clement.
Yeah, I think so.
Because then we get to go to the races. I mean, you could just hedge our bets with Rasad to get some pressure off of the board.
Yeah.
Which may actually be the correct play. Because otherwise we're just taking a bunch.
Do I attack with Ambergris, or do I just trade Ambergris for this? Take my 4.
Yeah, tempting.
Or do I attack with this, put them to 15, we take 6 down to 7? And then next turn I can Rasad as a 3/3?
That is tempting. And then at some point we'll have a 3/3 Steadfast Paladin to start gaining that life back, maybe? I don't know.
Alright, you talked me into it.
Okay. We got him. I think it's a risky one, but it's, and you know, we gotta believe. Oh, you can specialize it right now.
Hell, why not?
Oh, specialize into red for the double strike?
Or white for the lifelink.
Or white for the lifelink. Oh, yeah, nice. And then we can cast Rasad to get a 3/3 with lifelink. Or even just get the Priest of Ancient Law.
I think I get rid of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. No inclement weather today.
No, this is a Clement Life Acolyte.
This is a fairly Clementine card.
It is.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Disregard.
I thought you did. Holy dooly.
Okay. We get another planes off the top plus?
Another planes would be ideal.
But even if we don't, Rasad.
Oh, that's a big one.
Large.
Oh, you did it.
Nice. Okay, so now...
Rasad and Patriarchs?
Yeah, so we Rasad away the 5/5.
Yes. Oh, and it's... Oh, it's got lifelink as well.
Dope. Alright, that goes away.
And then that goes away. And then we get busy.
Yeah, with everything?
If they want to trade off for Ambergris, I think that might be fine. We might be getting close to cracking, to actually saying yes to Ambergris, though.
Yeah, so next turn it's possible we just, like, if we draw a land, we just run out all of this and then draw 2 cards with Ambergris.
True. That was a big turn. That was huge.
That was massive, yeah. Jaheira is a good card, but we don't have anything that it can pick off.
Yeah, it keeps hopping on.
So this can become a 3/4.
I like merciful Harper. Like,
yeah.
I could play the worst song I know, but I won't. Because I am merciful.
That's what she says when she goes into Guitar Center or Harp Center.
Oh, the heroic harper. I once played a song that brought someone back to life. Okay.
Please don't attack with Priest, because I don't want to trade off my Ambergris. Yes.
Land into double spell. Well.
Okay.
Now, here's the question. We should ask ourselves some questions now. Do we care about specializing anything?
So I could specialize 5? Jeez.
Well, that's just the white one. Just gives it a point of power and makes the thing that it exiled. Whoa! Oh, when it dies.
Okay, or we can turn this into...
What's the white version again? Not that we would discard a white card. Why don't we just play the handout then?
Just play the hand out? Yeah.
Because we can give the point of power to...
Let's start with this.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea.
Well, that's probably good specialized fuel.
Oh, you're right. Or we could just ambergris it away.
True, yeah.
And put the Valor Singer trigger on ambergris. Oh, Clement, actually, you're right. We need that life.
And then do I attack with Clement?
I reckon
Probably.
so. Because
Yeah.
Clement's not doing anything anymore, except being a life linker.
Yeah.
And then may just take this, which War Leader helixes them, which is nice.
So yeah, this makes sense. We go up to 11, at which point we're perfectly stable. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
Okay.
When does it come back? Oh, it's just a perpetuality thing, right? I thought it was a flickery doodah.
Alright, well, they've got the flyer.
Ooh.
We've got Dragon Flyer.
We do.
Okay. So I can turn Ambergris into a 4/3, then Dragonfire this thing.
And then draw 2 cards.
Get in with the squad, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good.
It does seem pretty good. Red mode.
Discard this. Okay, good. And then we zap this. And then I put a trigger here.
And we get and we go a yeeting.
And as the Lord said, we let there be yeet.
And you'll go a yeeting, Matilda, with me. Yeah, discard a hand.
Oh, and we draw a 2-drop?
Oh, and we get a point. Oh, nice. Trades off. Takes... Ooh, trades off. I guess they don't want us doing that every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, they're top decking, and we're playing spells. And if we get bored, we can,
I mean, if they leave Lulu back... Well, that's not bad. It's a pretty good answer to this. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah!
So I play this and attack with... Trigger on this, and then attack with this with Double Strike? Is that the play?
Yeah? I mean, what is the text of card under Razard say?
This thing.
And creature cards in your graveyard. Because I was going to say, we could just gain a spit load of life.
Yeah, I don't want to give this back to them, though.
Yeah.
So we play this.
Oh. That's nice. Or do we just, like, not attack? Because now they just block it with a 1/1.
Yeah. Which at least gets it off the board so the Dust Guard can get in.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know whether that's... Yeah. I don't think we have anything else that makes treasures. Unicorn.
Firstborn unicorn. Oh,
Ooh.
that's nice.
Yeah. And I think we just run it out.
Yes.
Okay, 5-power First Striker coming in next turn.
With, man,
That's
everyone's
super
drawing
exciting.
hot gas.
Yeah. No removal. No removal.
Yeah, kind of need for it to all not be removal.
Okay.
We could attack first and cast the second one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go trigger.
Because this is just a chump block with the mic in it, I think.
Yeah, or the priest. Well, they could take 5, I suppose.
I don't know how comfortable they would be with that.
Alright. So this is looking good.
Got another one. It's going to be
I
hard
actually
to get
don't-
this damage through.
Nah. Ooh, actually, that's a little scary. Okay, so now we need to make sure we don't die on the crackback. Well, we've got 3 life we can cash in at any point. So if I attack with everything except Rasad, and I put this trigger on the Swashbuckler.
Oh, you could trick him with Rasad. Can you specialize it in speed?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, sorcery only.
Right, because you can turn Rasad into a 5/5, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be a 5/5.
Yeah, it'd be a 5/5.
I guess let's do that. Because I don't think they can afford to double block this, right? They can double block. and then block.
Especially if you're swinging with the whole crew.
Yeah, I think they're dead if they do that. So let's put this here and let the Lord say his good word.
Yeah, Walt's yeeting Matilda. Oh, goes for it. Snaps it off.
Oh no, they go to 1.
Well, we're not dead.
How did I balls that up? I think we are dead.
Really?
Yep.
No, we're going to
Oh, no.
gain a spit load of life.
How big is this thing going to be?
Oh, that's a good point. A 1/1.
Oh, nice. Oh, it loses abilities. Okay, never mind. We're fine.
Well, that was better than expected.
Loses all abilities. Yeah, right.
Damn, still got creatures. Holding it back. Oh, yes.
Nice.
There is no better spell. Are they dead? Or do they just have to lose all this stuff? Put that on, yeah, that thing, and just go for it.
I think so.
I think you attack with everything because then they have to block with everything and their whole board dies. Or they put Lulu in front of Flaming Fist Dustguard and we trade Flaming Fist Dustguard for the rest of their board.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Got a pump spell?
That was a nice draw.
That's like if you want a finisher, that's all you need. Drawing those mass pump and vigilant spells like this late in the game is amazing. So opponent's gonna have to draw the hottest hotness that has ever been drawn.
What you got? Plains. All right, they finally draw a land.
Finally draw a land. Priest just like runner. The massive gang block. Okay, that was a little tricky.
That was close.
Getting the damage through was a little rough, but we drew the right cards at the right time.
All right, that was pretty sweet. This deck seems good.
This deck actually does seem good. Let's not reflect on keeping that hand or not.
Are you ready for some science, Mr. Engineer?
Okay, what's the science?
Okay, 100% of results indicate that when you keep that hand, you win.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that simple. Well, there we go. Oh, let's go.
Well, this is pretty nice.
Oh, the turn 2 Clement, though.
So if we've determined that this format is really just all about the rares in your deck, I'd say we're doing okay.
I would say we're doing oh, Sam. What is this ability?
That's ridiculous.
What is this ability?
I'm not blocking.
No.
Okay.
Are you ready for our 3/2 Priest of Ancient Law for 3?
This is silliness.
This is absolute absurdity. Going for it. Trade it off?
Yeah.
Oop.
No touchy.
I mean, it's kind of done its work. Like, the Specialize is fine, but it's...
That's true.
They're reading the whole thing. Whoa, okay. Whoa, shall we play the Champions of Tier?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, right.
Just a casual 4-mana flying 5/4 that has like double team and boons and stuff.
So our next creature gets a +1 counter, flying counter, or lifelink.
Where they are going wild in the paint. Do we just say no blocks here?
Or do I trade Clement for Dustguard?
Yeah, that's probably not bad. Make them cast a spell.
Although, next turn I can just specialize this into its lifelink side and play a 3-drop.
Oh, that's true. Play like a flying free drop. Priest of Ancient Law.
Drone Priest, that's fine. Okay, all right. I've got the plan. We're going to play planes.
Good.
We're going
Good
to
start.
do this. Then we're going to do this.
Oh, yeah. Double boons. Flying? Lifelink.
We've got enough flying. Then
No,
we
you
go...
gave it double lifelink, Sam.
I did not.
Yeah, it was already going to get a lifelink counter off of Clement.
Oh! This game is hard.
Oh my god, give champions double strike?
I was going to give Clement double strike.
Oh yeah, give Clement double strike.
That was the whole idea behind this line.
No, that is correct. Oh, this is silly. Whoa,
Cool.
what a turn.
Your turn. What are you going to do about double lifelink, buddy? Huh? Attack right into it? Just what I thought.
Do we trade it off? You don't trade it off? Oh, I just gobble it up. Make him use that pump spell that they've had in hand all turn.
Yep.
All game.
That's fine. That is deal. Opponent, you are in danger.
Imminent. Oh.
Well, that's pretty good as well. I'm just gonna get...
Well, hang on. Dragon's Fire the 3/3?
Yeah. Okay, zap you.
Attack.
Meet with the friends.
And then everyone's favorite flying 4/4. 4/3. Boons.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So if this has perpetual +1/+1, its copy does not.
Roper.
Roping Lurker. Everybody's favorite cone.
Everybody's favorite cone boy.
Not to be confused with a cone baller giant.
How does it use those tentacles when it has no... I mean, just... They're dead on the crackback.
Yep. Untap that roping lurker.
Oh,
gain
they
2.
all just goes to 1.
Huh. Yeah, okay, I guess they live a turn. Okay.
And then just
Then
play out the guys. Oh, 2/1 Warcaller. Oh yeah, give it flying.
You want to give it flying?
We've already got a lifelinker.
How do we lose from here? They would need...
Well, they do have lethal on board. So, double removal? Well, triple removal after we play the Warcaller. So maybe lifelink is the go? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like lifelink keeps us alive, most likely.
Just the boons. We're just going boon crazy. What do they got?
Right. Cool.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Well, this card's silly.
Oh yeah, the old 4 mana 4/3 with flying that gives boons and also makes everything better, and also we played a Clement on turn 2.
Yeah. And the first one was a 5/4 because that's a sensible thing.
They put it on a 2-drop.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's nuts. I now need to know what's on the on the paper version of the card.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Oh no, it
I saw
only
this.
Clement only exists in Alchemy Horizons. There you go. Oh, we're gonna play another turn 2 Clement, huh?
Sounds pretty good.
Maybe give him haste as well.
Although I don't have any creatures in hand.
That's true.
I'll just unexpected allies.
Oh, just give it double team. Yeah, do we give Clement haste and just hit him for 2? Or do we just play him?
Or do I leave Clement to block this?
True. Or we could sandbag Clement and just Dragon's Fire that now. Feels like a little bit of a waste of removal. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to play Clement.
Oh, we get to do end of turn. Oh, Warcaller. I was really excited for end of opponent's turn Warcaller.
That's a bit sad. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. I don't know. Well, that's not so useful.
Well, good old attack of the 1/1s. More outcasts.
Yeah.
That's big. I guess we
gigantic.
kill it before damage, so that yeah. So we continue exchanging hits for 1. As the magic gods intended. Hey, we're winning the race. And that's all that's important.
This is silly. Wish we had this instead of Dragon's Fire last turn.
Yeah. Flaming Fist Officer. Okay.
Can I get a creature, please? How about a Champions of TYRS?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Well, it's a creature.
That's alright.
You give it haste.
Let's go.
You give it haste and unexpected allies.
So let's do... And we play this.
Oh, and then you just blow up the 2/2? Yeah, okay.
And we humiliate this.
So we can start winning the race even harder. Oh, you could have unexpected allies if you wanted to.
Yeah. I kind of want to wait for something better. I don't know if that's wrong.
That's true.
Could be wrong.
Oh, Sam.
Sorry, we're going to draw a better creature this turn.
Really? I think I don't want to be that guy, but yeah.
Look what you did, Adrian.
It wasn't me. Is this now where they trade off the creatures? No, okay. They have decided that the race is off.
They seem to have decided we are not racing anymore.
Nothing. Whoa! Okay, no something. Okay.
Race is back on.
Race is back on. Flicker!
Okay.
Is it a warrior? It's a peasant.
It's a peasant? How could this be a peasant?
They got knives and stuff. Peasants don't got that. Champions of Tig. Big, fun, exciting creature. Let's go.
This is a tiefling.
Well,
Oh,
that's
hello.
big, fun, and exciting. I'll just keep giving them double team.
Okay, so let's go... Warriors.
It comes with haste out of the box. Oh,
does.
oh no.
Dragon's Fire? Oh, what? Okay. That sucks.
Well, guess we take our 5.
What do I trade with this?
I mean, giving the creature we top deck haste is really good, right? Or are we blocking? Are we not the beat down?
Down to 13. Depends what we draw. We do have a fair bit of lifelink in this deck.
This is true. Oh no, it's
Ew.
this!
Uh-oh.
It's this thing.
Champions of Tier. How about basic planes?
Yeah. I
So
blame.
good showing for this card.
This is karma for keeping that hand last game.
Don't you put this on me.
I'm putting this on you, Sam.
This
I mean,
is
you're the one
entirely-
drawing the cards. I don't know what to tell you.
This is entirely your fault.
You're using the deck. You're drawing the cards. Now, if I was drawing the cards, we would be just slamming it left, right, and center. I'm surprised they didn't just play the horn out.
Yeah. I guess they weren't feeling too horny.
We're just gonna we are Mondo dead.
We draw a Wrath, please.
Well, that's a Wrath
like a
for
Wrath.
one creature with 3 free toughness.
Alright. Well, I guess if you draw two creatures, even if one of them is Clement, you're not going very far in life.
And your opponent has answers as soon as they hit the board, all of them.
Alright. Next.
We are 3-1 though. We've sort of like forgotten this fact. 3-1's pretty good.
We're kind of crushing it.
We're kind of crushing it.
Ooh, Sarah. Is Sarah coming to Arena?
I don't know if that's
This is
Sarah.
Sarah, right?
Is
Isn't
it?
that Sarah?
I have no idea.
I thought that was Planeswalker Sarah from...
Oh, it
the
might
next one.
be. I don't know.
What?
Well, Mythic player, huh? Mythic number 50?
Number 50?
That seems unfair. Hey, look, it's this hand again. It's the same hand. You are a monster. You
I know
have
how-
doomed... Okay.
I know how science works.
Okay. If we didn't draw our planes just then... Oh, no.
See, Adrian, he knows nothing of the science.
So Viconia's good. Yeah, this is wild. Things are about to get very, very unsafe for our opponent. That being said, they got a Viconia, so...
It's 7 power and toughness for 2 mana.
Yeah. In an uninteractable way.
Yes.
Oh, it's the craving! It's the long-awaited craving.
Okay. I think we can race this. Okay, so we're gonna go... Montagna. Ambergris.
And we hit him for 6.
Yeah.
Decline. How's that for speed, opponent? Oh, they're going to hit us for 6.
Okay. They fight back.
Removal spell.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we just need to build up a little bit and then we can take that out.
You can double 2-drop this turn.
Yeah, I think I will.
Or you could 2-drop specialize?
Or I could... Oh yeah, 2-drop specialize is interesting.
Because you go lifelink mode if you discard the paladin. Paladin's got lifelink though, we might want that. And it's a 3/3 at the moment.
I actually kind of like that. Let's do that. So let's go this. Discard this.
Oh, and a lifelinking Hobgoblin Captain?
Oh, that's appealing, isn't it? Decline.
And now we're winning the race.
Yeah.
Now we're about to have
7.
a lifelinking 4/2.
And most likely 4/2 first strike.
Oh,
Attacks.
yeah. Wow.
They looks like they're getting prior. Oh, okay, sure. So you can.
It's so
conjure
much
a-
text. It's so much text. I understand your impulse of I'm not reading that.
Yeah. I think that's fine so far.
Opponents put the pressure on us, but we're putting it right back.
Yeah.
What is this aggressive format?
I know, right? This is a nice change of pace from our 4-colored durdles that we've done the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it is.
So people say the draft punks are so one-dimensional, they only draft fun decks. Yet here we are playing red-white aggro.
I know, right? In the premier draft format of Alchemy Baldur's Gate.
This is a no fun format. We are playing 2-drops.
Yeah, we're playing the best two drops ever printed.
Boring 2-drops like grizzly bears, and then turning them sideways.
If Clemmer was printed in any sort of functional way into paper, it would see play in every format, I think.
Certainly standard. Probably Pioneer. Probably not Modern.
You reckon? I reckon a 2-drop that does that in Modern, that's pretty hot.
You reckon?
Could be. Oh, Specialize.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
What does it do now? Oh, okay. Interesting. Gonna get busy. Oh, it has to attack. Isn't that
we take
the thing? It has to attack?
Here. Okay, so I think we just take the 7.
Yeah. There's no red giant growth in this format. There's no lightning bolt in this format.
We're going to gain 7 on the way back. So I can now play Warriors of Tiamat, or I can play Valor Singer and Humiliation. So if I play Warriors and get in with everything, they block Warriors and Ombre Gris and take 7 down to 2.
And then we gain 7 up to 10.
Yeah. And
or do we go sort of like a little bit more conservative and put Valor Singer on a lifelinker so he can get a bit more damage in?
So yeah, I could go Valor Singer, humiliate this, put Valor Singer trigger on Clement, get in with everything.
Gain 8. Oh, and then they take a bunch. And it's a straight up chump.
And they go to 1?
Yeah. That seems pretty good. And then we've got the hasty attacker on the next turn.
Yeah, okay.
Humiliated. And then we just go a yeet.
Yeah. Do I draw 2?
Oh no, the hasty 5 whatever 4 hasty 5/3 in the final turns of the game I think is kind of unbeatable.
I think you are right.
Especially when they're chumping and also we're going to gain 8.
Yeah. This card is silly.
Yeah, this card's nuts. And the fact that it specializes just for another 2.
I know, right? Yeah. Alright, you go to 1, we go to 11. Can you fire out another 5 damage? You take a humiliation.
Do they get to cast it?
No.
Or do they have to... Can they re-specialize? Oh, target creature card. Okay, so they were just doing that to be strictly correct.
Yeah.
Now, do we block if they attack? Oh,
Nope.
no! Ah. Opponent.
That's called going out with style.
Oh, no.
That's not the first time we've had that happen.
It is not. And I think haven't we also done this to ourselves as well?
Yeah, I think we have. That's
4
fun. I
1?
like that. 4-1. What do you reckon has a higher win rate, Clement or Champions of Tyr?
Oh, gotta be Clement. Clement, that much power on a 2-drop is absurd.
I
I could be wrong, but damn. He's looking.
hang on. I'm trying to figure out how the internet works.
And we're playing Sledge now.
Ooh, Sledge. Did we take down the mythic player, or were they the ones that beat us?
Yes, Sam.
Well, this is pretty sick.
This is absurd. Are we on the play? No.
We are not.
Even though that's wild.
Okay.
Now, do we give Clement double whatever?
Okay.
Do we on a next turn give Clement double team? So we could play another Clement. Giving everything our hand +2/+2.
That's kind of appealing. So I guess I just play this and pass.
Yeah. And even then, I was like, oh, it's only a 2/2. We just specialize it next time.
More the point, I can specialize it into a different name so that I can play the one that I copy.
Oh, is that real?
It should be how it works.
If that is how that works, I will lose my mind. Teamer. Opponent's got Natty Teamer. Give it haste. Well,
yeah, I guess I do that, right?
Yeah, do we go... What's red flavor? What's red flavor do for us? Double strike and some stuff.
2/3 double strike.
That's pretty good against their board.
It is. And pretty good if I'm going to allies it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Right, yes,
we have a 2/3 double striker on turn 3.
Yeah.
With Boros Reckoner text. Oh, it's the lasagna.
That's kind of scary.
It is a little scary, but also Boros Reckoner text.
True.
Are those dragons? No, they're Genasi's.
Elemental Shaman.
Give it double haste? Hell yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so...
Well, hang on.
We're going to...
Yeah, we're going to do the fun stuff. Oh, this thing is going to hit so hard.
Alright, so we're going to do this. Oh, do I conjure a copy of this? Or the front side?
I guess we'll find out.
Maybe that's not good, actually.
Well, we're going to get in for 8 anyway. Give the paladin haste. Oh! Whoa, and it has a cost! Can you believe that?
What? Oh, yeah, double strike. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I guess if they kill this...
We just got another one.
Yeah. That's fine, not a dragon.
More... That's a dragon.
That's a dragon.
Go on, hit Clement. They've read it. They've read Clement.
Okay. Ooh, they can give Lasagna double strike.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Opponent's got double strike tricks too.
Can we draw a land?
Land would be lovely.
Hello. Yeah. Shall we give everything +1/+1 and vigilance?
I think so.
Jeez, that's all right.
That's pretty good.
It's also just casually like a lethal attack.
Yeah. All right. I thought we were behind when this hit the board, but we're looking pretty good now. This thing with haste is kind of nasty.
It is absolutely insane. Seeking? Whoa.
And yeah, it's normally a 4/4, 5/5 because of Clement, 6/6 from its own ability.
And then haste from the kobold.
Yeah. That is aggro. Oh, wow. Did they just activate this for their turn?
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
That was their turn. And then they played a land. Getting busy, though.
You know who else is getting busy?
The Warriors of Tiamat. Oh, Jesus.
Dear opponent, I would like to introduce you to my friend, the Yeet.
The combat step.
Oh, I don't die here, do I?
No.
Okay.
Unless they've got any crazy tricks.
Alright, we're all good.
Which they might, but also the fact that they probably can't attack this turn unless they're just gonna win right now, which they might. They could. Oh.
Adrian.
They are.
I guess we shouldn't have attacked with everything.
Well, I mean, what can we do? Block it?
That's true, actually. Yeah, fair point.
Right. Okay. Well, we lost.
All right, that was a violent beating on both sides.
Yeah, we just kind of smashed.
Yeah. Okay, Champions of Tier, 63.7% win rate. That's got to be up there in the whole set.
Yep.
Let's check out our
Did you say 70?
67.
Oh,
sorry, 63.7. Right. 63.7. Clement, 65.4.
Pretty good.
Clement is the 6th best card in the set.
Ah, okay, yep. I believe it. Also, why did we never get a Clement trigger?
A Clement trigger?
Yeah, did they just never block it with anything that had power? Or did their stuff always die to double strike? Yeah, it probably did.
Yeah, it always died to double strike. Yeah, and Champions of Tier looks like it's about 15th. So they're both kind of top-ish cards in the set.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Prosper is number 3. What if we should have taken that Prosper when we saw it?
This looks good. This has only got cards from old AFR in it.
It does, yeah.
Aggro.
Have they got... Oh, Spiked Pit Trap. Okay.
So far, only old AFR cards being played.
Accept your terms.
Okay, new card. Oh, deal.
Alrighty, so now we go like this.
Curving out on him. And then we got double 2-drop next turn. Hachi Machi. Want to chump it? Bet you don't.
Now this is going to have first strike next turn.
Silly. Oh, or we could play Ambergris.
I think I like Ambergris. What does this mean?
Are they going to activate the pit trap?
5 mana? 5 mana.
Oh, they don't have 5 mana. Okay, well, shall we high roll it onto Ambergris, or should we play it conservative and hold up some Dragon's Fires?
I think I like holding up Dragon's Fires.
And play a Steadfast Paladin.
Yeah, so let's go to combat. Put a thingy on here.
Well, you didn't get Dragon's Fire, not that they have red mana. And...
Yeah, I'm more worried about counter magic with this.
Oh, right.
Oh, of course.
Oh, kill it.
Nope.
Sorry. Oh, and fizzle it into the bin?
No more Linnorm for you.
Oh, that's a beating.
Alright, glad we didn't play Ambergris.
Oh, I feel disgusting, Sam.
Do you need to take a break or take a shower?
Oh. And we got 8 power on turn 4, and they got nothing. Oh, and all they got... Oh, do we just win? Oh, no, we don't have 5 mana.
I guess I Ombre Grease?
I mean, it's very aggressive, and they're going to have to chump anyway. And they can't even chump profitably. Oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoo!
Right. Well, that was easy.
How good's the haste mechanic?
Kind of ridiculous.
So all of the games we played, maybe except for that second or third one, have been highly violent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, lots of red zone.
no value, no sort of like scrapping for this value everywhere you can find it. It's just slamming face and slamming as hard as you can.
So I'm just looking at 17 lands at the moment. We did not do a good job in the drafting portion today.
What are you talking about? We crushed it. This is the best draft ever, Sam.
We had, when we were color flexible, we saw Prosper, which is the third best card
Oh, hasty paladin.
in the set.
Hell yes.
We saw Prosper and didn't take it, which is the third best card in the set. We saw Lucamina in pack 2. That's the green thing that turns into a bear.
Oh yeah.
That's the fourth best card in the set.
We're doing fine though. Oh, hasty Valor Singer.
I think so.
This is stupid.
You.
And then we could give the +1/+1 to that Stead Blade. Oh my god.
Well, this is pretty good, isn't it?
And then we're gonna have a hasty Champions of Tier? This is disgusting.
Opponent is dead. The game is over. I'm calling it now. That's fine.
That's the best. Okay.
Nice AFR common.
I mean, game 3, sure, but we're also about to get in there. You weren't gonna block with it. Disgusting. Yeah, play it.
Oh, it just did it all.
Yeah, it was the only one. This is stupid. And then we're going to give it haste again.
Yeah.
And they're forced into the trade with the lifelinker. Oh my god. And then we can use unexpected allies to give it double team again.
Again, yeah.
Here's a quick one. Does the text of double team say that it can never get double team again?
No, I don't think so. That's what I was asking about perpetually. Like, if it perpetually loses... Hello, friend!
Oh, it's Baba Lysaga.
We love Baba
Friend of the
Lysaga.
channel.
If we can draw another land, she's getting humiliated.
Yeah,
but...
it'd be pretty humiliating for Baba Lysaga. Would you like to attack with your 1/1?
Oh, we're going to kill my flyer with 1 mana? Seems unlikely. Patriot? Nope. Can't think of a way to do it.
They use a treasure to pay for Fatal Push and Fatal Push it.
Nice.
That is nice. Or are they, yeah, okay.
Yeah, get out of here.
That was a beatdown. That was a high-speed beatdown.
That was kind of gross.
That's the kind of draft where we would come up against that and go, okay, what the hell? What is going on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We had 8 power on the board and they'd lost half their life total when they'd played 2 lands.
Pretty disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, wow. We have the best uncommon in the set in our deck.
And what's that?
Rassard.
Oh. This
Speak of the devil.
kind of goes. Red.
This is winning in, by the way.
Oh, this is the ultimate game. This is it.
This is it.
This is the decider. Well, Plains is good.
Now, do we block if they attack? Probably not. We got double Dragon's Fire in hand.
Yeah.
Valor Singer. Ooh,
Well,
maybe I block
now we definitely don't block.
Okay.
Oh, that is ultra conservative. Rassad?
Yeah. Taking Valor Singer?
I think so. And then
I can attack the 2?
Yeah. I think they trade, but maybe not. Well, nope. The answer is not. I reckon they gotta They got a bang spell.
Yeah, okay. Better that than this.
Better that
coming
than
down
this.
next turn.
Well, that doesn't mean they don't have another one, though.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. Man, look at that mono white deck.
It's just what we're known for.
Yeah. Oh, my kingdom for a mountain off the top.
No touchy. No touchy. Look what you've done, Adrian.
It's your fault. This is your fault.
That was entirely your fault. Can we get a mountain off the top so I can go Duskguard into hasty 4-power Ombre Grease?
That would be nice. No,
It's
you
not-
can have
not
the
what-
Beatles.
It's not what I asked for.
Oh. Lifelink?
Lifelink? Yeah. Oh, we do have 5 power of Lifelink out, and we can just clear their blockers out of the way.
Ragga Dragga?
Ragga Dragger.
What does it mean?
Okay, so it's mostly a 4-mana 4/4.
Block the Valor Singer?
Yeah.
I can't quite think of what would go wrong, but I guess we're about to find out. Oh, okay. Sam?
Well, that could go wrong.
Sam?
Yeah.
Why'd you keep a hand with only planes in it?
Because maths.
Because maths, okay. Well, we better draw a mountain right now. It's over if it's no mountains.
Oh, yeah.
It's also maybe a little bit over anyway. Well,
Okay.
hey, no, we're dead. Oh no, we're not dead.
We're totally in this.
Okay. Ragga Dragga. We're on 2. What's the plan? We draw a mountain. What's the plan?
Oh.
Oh, we're dead.
That's a bit sad. That was a bit of an unceremonious end.
Yeah, good old mono white.
It was a pretty good hand for just mono white.
I mean, yeah, we played a lot more Magic than we probably should have.
Yeah. Played Rassad into Champions of Tier.
And hey, to the listener and the watcher, Maximum Magic. It's been a long time since Maximum Magic.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
How good's Maximum Magic? And because it's a really fast deck, Maximum Magic in record time.
Yeah, this hasn't been long, right? Less than an hour and a half?
Yeah.
That's my guess. Yeah, less than an hour and a half.
Just powering through the Magic games with this incredible deck. And I know we say this every week, but this format actually kind of rocks.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Even if it is a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, like, this card is silly and completely stupid, but also, like, I guess in Arena, it's the safe sort of zone where you can print cards that are this crazy, and if they're too crazy, you can change them later on, but god damn.
This was insane.
So, hang on, what do the other colors do? We gotta know.
Blue.
Draw 3?
Oh, okay. You get one.
Okay, sorry, 1. Okay, so, whoa. I saw Seek, and I was like, holy hell.
That's still ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
Get the best of 3 spells.
Yeah, and you won't hit lands. Wow, that's pretty good.
Oh, just add another 4/4 to the board.
Two, yeah, just like 2 bodies. It's like that's Grave Titan money.
As if there's not enough power and toughness on this card. We saw that one.
This one. Lee, this seems like the weakest one.
And even that is still strong.
Like a 4/4 that replaces itself. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hang on, yeah, it's a 2/2 that makes all of your things get +1/+1 forever. Then you pay 2 to make it a 4/4, and when that 4/4 dies, you get another 4/4.
That's the weakest mode.
And that's the worst mode. Okay, this card's stupid.
What the hell? I almost feel ashamed that we didn't go 7x with this deck.
I know, right? Oh, well, I mean, we were definitely in with a chance. We just happened to run a little poorly on our last game.
I suppose, yeah, like one of the losses we drew no creatures, the other loss we drew no red mana, and then one of the losses they just beat us.
Yeah. Also, can we give a shout out to Kobold Warcaller?
Yeah, this pulled its weight, didn't it?
There were games where it just won the game.
Yeah. I think we probably should have cut this for the third Warcaller.
Oh, you reckon?
This kind of sucked.
Yeah, we never really pulled it off, did we?
No.
Yeah.
In fact, the only time we cast it, we did it on a legendary creature.
That's true, and we proved that if you have a specialized creature and you get another copy in your hand, it's not the original.
Yeah.
But also, oh man, Hasty Devoted Paladin. Holy dooly.
Yeah, this was very cool. All right, nice. That'll bring us to the shout outro. This is where we give personalized shout outs to everyone who commented on our videos in the last week. While we get that ready, today's pick of the week is up on screen now. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you would have taken here, and we'll feature you in this segment next week. Adrian, what did the very fine folks have to say about pick of the week last week?
Alrighty, last week, the very fine folks of the comment section on Baldur's Gate Draft number 4 have commented, and amongst them are a couple of new commenters, and we're going to start off with the first new commenter. We got Kishone, and just very poignant, very apt, posts a single green dragon emoji.
Is that a reference to something? I don't understand it.
You don't?
No, I don't get it.
What about sneezing? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, is that a reference to the fact that we had a 28-28 flying green dragon last draft?
It may have. It may have some resemblance to that.
Yeah, if you look very closely, it's a little hard to see because it's such a small little emoji, but if you look closely enough, you can actually see a 28-28 in the bottom right.
That's really clever. I didn't know Google had implemented that one yet, but I'm glad they did.
It's true.
So thank you, Kishone. Welcome to the shout outro. I'm loving the single emoji. I think you are winning the race in terms of least character count for the shout outro ever.
That's a pretty good character count to time we spend talking about it ratio.
That's a good point. Like how much Draft Punk's banter can you generate with a single character? And the answer is a lot, or exactly this much. So thank you, Kishone. Next up, new commenter, we have got the wonderful Thomas Whitaker, who says, love the channel, most entertaining MTG draft content out there, which, I mean, thank you very much. It's very nice. I hope you're watching the right channel, though. I hope this is the draft points you're talking about.
He's actually just got an LSV draft open in the other tab and left a comment on the wrong video.
Which would make us feel very bad, but thank you very much for the kind words, Thomas. Do spread the word. Get us out there. If you've got anyone you know who would enjoy our buffoonery, let them know. We're always trying to make this eclectic community bigger. And speaking of bigger, pick of the week for Thomas would have probably been the Frost Giant, because I'm not risky enough to go 4 colors in limited, but I appreciate that you are. I mean, hey, welcome to the Draft Punks. It's all about fitting the maximum amount of colors that you can into any given draft deck.
And that's what we're here for, is to make questionable decisions so you don't have to.
Yeah, and you get to laugh at us. The entertainment just flows forth from every decision we make, especially the bad ones.
And we have great respect for our viewers' gem count. So you don't need to experiment with passing top 3 cards in the set. You can just watch us do it and then blame Adrian when it all goes to pieces.
I'll blame Sam. You could, it's up to you who you blame, really. You could blame me. You could blame Sam. You're probably going to blame Sam. I mean, that only makes sense.
It's probably Adrian.
No, you could be blaming Sam. Thank you, Thomas.
Mostly Adrian.
Mostly Sam. Hope you stick around. Hope we see you in future shout outros.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to have you here, Thomas. Next up, though, we have Amazing Muku, and Amazing Muku says, a hitman so nice, I'll draft it twice. Very clever. But pick of the week for me would have been Rainbow in the Dark Percent. That is hang on. Can I stop the shout outro? Stop the shout outro. Hit the brakes. That's a Dio reference. And hell yes, Amazing Muku. Hell yes.
I thought it was
I've stopped the shout outro
reference. Oh, sorry.
For you, Amazing Muku. For an excellent musical reference. Do you not get it, Sam?
I thought it was a Pink Floyd reference.
Oh, have you never listened to Ronnie James Dio?
Yeah, it's not my thing.
See,
which I know, like, will get me lynched by the rest of the metal community.
Yeah, it's true.
But, yeah, not my thing.
Rainbow in the Dark, fantastic album, fantastic song off of the Dio album, Holy Diver, fantastic. Anyway, sorry, let's press the button, start the shout outro again. Rainbow in the Dark Percent, the Prism, colors already looking wonky, so it opens you up for more splashes down the line, which you picked anyway. Which is fair. And also, I mean, I'm just like blown away that our listeners have such impeccable musical taste. So I don't even know what to say about Pick of the Week.
That's true.
Second part of the comment, Muku says, anyhow, is there any way anywhere to look up some of the solutions to last season's spooky messages? I was much too dumb to solve most of them. And Sam.
So, yes, we've been meaning to put out the solutions video. Unfortunately, I am unbelievably busy at the moment, but we're planning to have it out next week.
Yes.
So keep an eye on the channel. Yeah, if you were wondering what all the spooky messages were about during last set, and if you had a crack at some of the puzzles that they led to, we're going to have a solution video out next week, so you can see how they were all done.
Yes.
Keep your eyes peeled.
And which should lead you to also the special prize that everyone got for if they actually completed all the puzzles.
I wonder what that could be.
Who knows? So thank you, Amazing Muku. And also just on that on the video, I think that'll come out probably within as we're recording, it's probably coming out in a week. But from when you're listening to this now, it'll probably be coming out within 5 days or so, I think.
Yeah, should be out through the week.
Yeah, so you guys will get that pretty soon. Do look out for that. Enjoy. And once again, thank you, Amazing Muku. On to the next commenter, which is Sorator. Another all-time favored commenter. Sorator says, I messed up and refreshed the page and lost the comment he was writing. Sad. Pick of the week for Sorator. This is the sort of pick that gives me nightmares. Not really, but still. Nightmare wasn't even in the pack, Sorator. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'd probably take Barber just because I don't think there's excellent options in this pack. Like you're really just looking at Prism or maybe Frost Giant here, and while Prism is good, it's not pass up on an awesome card if we can swing it good, in my opinion, which is a good point. He then says, there was some other thing I was going to talk about here, but have forgotten. Curse you, F5 with the wrong window focused. I like how you sort of like made that comment as sort of an epitaph to comments that have been lost in the refreshing of the page.
Yeah.
Also says, when you were having issues with paying with treasure, you can click on the mana symbols to use mana from your pool. It's giving you the opportunity to use the treasure because you have Kalane in play. And yes, Sorator, but also it's fun watching Sam struggle.
That was such a... No, not very cool. Not good. Don't dislike.
And gives us a little bit of a what would you call this? A little bit of a tip. 54 minutes into the video, do you have any double black spells? I probably would have taken Island and Forest in case you draw your Mythic Dragon, especially since you only have one more Forest in the library and have plenty of swamps. I suppose you do have Windfall in hand. Yeah, I guess we sort of got a little imprecise when it came to searching up the lands, but, we made it work anyway. What bad things
Windfall
happened
is fixing
at all?
Windfall is fixing. So long as you can cast your Windfall, you can cast anything else.
Yeah, and you, being a long-time listener of this draft channel, you would know that basics are fixing, card draw is fixing, which means that like Windfall is just like triple insane double fixing.
Yeah, it basically says you can play whatever you want.
Basically. And I have to stop you right here, Sartor. Singing is for only special occasions. You can't just put music emojis around your comment and have the Draft Punks sing on your command. You're already getting enough with me talking in your command. So I challenge you, Sartor, or anyone else in the comment section to send us a video, maybe, who knows, like, karaoke style, TikTok music video style, to sing Under My Big Beholder to the tune of Umbrella by Rihanna. So that's my challenge to you guys. So good try, Sartor, but look closer to whole number videos or whole number subscribers and maybe Christmas if you want to hear the Draft Punk scene.
Agreed.
And last up, Sartor says, oh my god, you did the thing. You rolled a 20. Jesus, that's insane. And it was. I lost my mind. Sam lost his mind. Minds were being lost left, right, and center.
That was so good.
20
counters on 2 creatures.
One of the all-time Draft Punks moments. And very, very lastly in the second comment, Sartor says, I would like to get off the Adrian ASMR Punks train. No.
I would too.
No, the Adrian ASMR Punks train has no brakes.
Exit. Off, unsubscribe, unsubscribe from
no. Subscribe to ASMR Punks with Adrian. Also, if you don't know what Sartor's talking about, you're not watching to the very, 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 very end of the video.
Nor should you.
You absolutely should, because that's when Adrian has fun late at night editing videos.
Only if into the end of the video you go, only pain will you find.
You will find only the greatest of pleasures. The greatest of treasures and pleasures are in the last minute or so of the video. So that's instructions to you all to go back and watch the last minute of that video. So you get to enjoy what happened. But anyway, long comment, but thank you, Sartor. Always a pleasure to have you in the shout outro. Next up, we got Lee Walmer, and Lee says, oof. Sometimes drafts go like this. I'd lean improvised weaponry as pick of the week, trying to go red, green, splash blue, and keep the dragon deck hopes alive. Interesting. But your blue is almost all garbage, but Barber seems like a bit much to pivot to at this point. Disagree, Lee. Barber, if you're what colors isn't Barber Lysaga? If you're in the what is that? If you're in Naya? No.
I don't know. You're telling the story. Sultai?
No, what is the opposite of green and black? It's white, blue, and red. A Jeskai. If you're in Jeskai, you splash for Baba Yaga.
Yeah, so yeah, here's the thing. Normally in the shout outro, we like to hear all takes on pick of the week. They're normally close picks. Everyone has valid input. Not this week. There is only one answer this week. If you did not select Baba Yaga, there is a loud buzzer that goes off. You should have heard it as you submitted your comment.
Yeah.
Loud buzzer, hole in the floor opens up, you fall through. Sorry, you got the wrong answer. You can't try again next time because now you're getting eaten by crocodiles.
Yeah, you're in the crocodile pit now.
Yeah, sorry.
We don't make the rules.
We don't. It's not up to us. It's just how it works. Look, normally very good at pick of the week, but this was your last chance. Now you've been eaten by crocodiles. Sorry, Lee.
It's a loyalty test. That's what this week is. We carefully devised pick of the week as to weed out the impure and weak of heart. And apologies to you, Lee, but you have failed. I hope you had fun getting out of the crocodile pit.
Lee, his comment, and his home have been sacrificed for a drain 3 and draw 3 cards.
That's how it works. Again, we don't make the rules.
No, we don't. Not up to us.
So while you're scrambling to get out of the crocodile pit, Lee, we will leave you there, but hopefully see you next week. Hopefully you've managed to get a shower, wash your clothes, get all of the crocodile stink off of you for another exciting shout outro and another loyalty test. Thank you, Lee, as always. Next up, we got Mintman O'Mergan, who says, pick of the week, of course it is Barbalai Saga. Correct.
Ding.
You have
Guess
passed.
Who's not getting eaten by crocodiles?
Yeah. He's not getting eaten by crocodiles because you drafted around her from first pick on, and that's correct in this format.
That's true, yeah. From pick 1, we were drafting around Barbalai Saga. We opened her in pack 2, and we were paid off for our correct drafting decisions.
And that's how you become a good limited player.
It's true.
Yeah, exactly. And Mintman then says, honestly, I don't have a clue. At that point of the draft, I would have been deep in green-white, maybe taking Barbalai Saga on my own for a splash or collection. But yeah, you take the Barbalai Saga. It's simple.
It's very easy. Yeah, nice straightforward pick of the week this week.
Again, we don't make the rules.
No.
This may be our channel, but we do not make the rules. But thank you, Mintman, once again. Next up, we got David Cobb. And David's coming with the triple comment, which is incredible. And we're going to start it off with pick of the week. Barber is the fun punks pick and thus the correct pick. Correct. Very good. You survived the crocodile pit for now. Lol, I drafted Thyran Invokes. Is it Thyran Invoker?
Thrayan Invokers? Is that what it's called?
Oh, that's the blue one that makes the lightning bolts.
That's right.
Yeah. And was great and would be better in a red-blue double team. Agreed. But even then, the fact that it was usually a 3/3 that also just had the upside of making lightning bolt.
Yep, and then the other one that you make also makes lightning bolts. Yeah, card's ridiculous.
Quite very good.
The rares in this set are kind of something else, aren't they?
They really are. So I mean, I'm happy for you, David Cobb. Any game spent casting Thrayan Invokers or whatever it is called is going to be a game spent having a lot of fun. David then says, oh my god, an hour 12 and 30 in is the best moment and makes up for all the crappy druid rolls. It was so good that we clipped it out and are probably going to post it to MTG Top 5 to CFB.
And it really was justice because we just couldn't roll above a 10 with our stupid druid.
The whole game.
But then maths resolved itself correctly and gave us a 20 on the dragon.
Yeah, that's how that's how it's meant to. It's like a poker machine. It has to pay out eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
And it did.
That's just how reality works, really.
Yeah. So we're glad that the dragon did what we wanted and also generated exciting content for you and everyone to enjoy. Lastly, David Cobb says, true, hook horror is an oddity, probably from Australia. That would be the drop owlbear, maybe.
Listen here. Hook horror is a screaming penguin with hooks for wings. You think that's what creatures from Australia are like? No. You have no idea. That's what we would keep as a pet in Australia.
Yeah, we've got way bigger fish to fry than that one.
Have you heard of the terrifying drop bear?
I shudder
outside. You can't go outside without fear of these damn things falling from the trees and gouging your eyes out.
And that's just why it's so hard to live in Australia.
Guys, you should be leaving us comments to say that you are so relieved that we have made it to another week with you.
we have fought and escaped the many wildlife threats that dot the Australian landscape, and to once again another week deliver another hilarious video for you.
Drop bears falling from the trees and gouging your eyes out. Kangaroos kicking you while they lean back on their tail. And yes, they do that.
That's brilliant.
School children. Look, it's just a miracle that we make it here.
Oh, yeah.
Every week for you guys.
And, and a little bit of, respect would be nice. But anyway, thank you, David Cobb, as always. Hope you enjoyed this video as well as the previous one. We feel like we did pretty well. And let's round it off. Purple M's, but this one's for Michael Raymond. Once again, friend of the channel, Michael Raymond says, what a weird pick of the week. Seeing the same rare 2 videos in a row, are we revisiting Strixhaven? No, this is nothing like Strixhaven. Where we're going, we won't need Strixes or Havens.
But I like this. This is a deep cut into the Draft Punks catalog.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
The second set of the Draft Punks. So it was probably
over a
less
year
than
ago.
15 episodes in.
Yeah, it would have been.
We managed to draft the same Mythic Rare two videos in a row.
Good old Body of Research 1 and Body of Research 2 electric body glue.
And we may have broken the record for the world's smallest body of research.
Oh yeah, we got
one of those two.
We get like a 5.5 or something.
Yeah, we got a 5.5.
Yeah. So flexing your superior Draft Punks knowledge there, Michael, which is nice to see. And I noticed you didn't weigh in for pick of the week. You didn't want to, step to the test, the loyalty test, and that's okay.
I think it's kind of implied in Michael's comment, isn't it?
That's a good point. It is. You can sort of like if you squint your eyes and you sort of like look at the screen where his comment is, you can kind of pick up the words Barbalai Saga in there somewhere.
Yeah, if you look at it in just the right way.
Yeah. And that's it. We won't talk any more about the notable omission of Mackay. It terrifies us. I go to bed worrying that he's underneath my bed plotting. I'm afraid.
He's one of the many creatures that we have to fear in Australia.
Massively.
And he's not even in the country.
And still possibly the scariest creature in it. Yet is not in it. I don't know what to do anymore.
And if you would like to be featured in our next episode, all you need to do is drop us a comment on this very video or share us on social media. You can email us at the address that's on the screen now. You can find us on Twitter at DraftPunksMTG, everything separated by underscores. You can find me personally. My name is Sam at calm_mirror.
And you can find me, Adrian, at WalkerAid. And at the end of the video.
Adrian, tell me, What do they call a werewolf on YouTube?
Now, last week I think I just said Barbara Saga. And I really want to say it again. So I will. They call it Barbara Saga, even though we didn't have it in this video.
It's a like and subscribe.
Do you know what time it is, Sam?
It is.
What time is it? Do you know what time it is, Sam?
It's poop time.
No, it's banana nong time.
Oh, it's banana nong time.
Banana nong. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Hell yes. Hey, it's the end of the video. Thank you for watching the whole thing. Enjoy.